So I spent about 2 years traveling around the world, and I interviewed hundreds and hundreds of girls, and then helped the writers decide which girl to partner with to tell the story. So I would love to know a little bit more about which chapter stayed with you the longest, or which one resonated with you the most, and
I have
why. Maybe we'll
just go around.
Go back. Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea.
My favorite was the last one. Amina. Yeah, Amina. I really liked that one.
Do you know what about it? Why?
I think it was just so inspiring for me.
You guys were talking about that one last
Yeah,
time.
I think my favorite was Wadley. I think it's just the fact that she kind of convinced her teacher that she had to go to school was really inspiring.
I liked two people. I liked Soka because she got out of being
It's Suba.
You think about maybe
Kamari.
Suma from Nepal,
Suma, yes.
who got out of Kamlari.
Kamari, yes. And I also had I forget who it was. Yasmin. She also had a pretty big impact on me because when the police officer asked, "Did you go to school?" she said no. And they talked a lot.
What was it about that when she said she didn't go to school? How did that affect you?
It kind of made me sad that girls weren't allowed to go to school and they had to wear these horrible headdresses and they are not allowed to show their face.
I think my favorite was Soka, how she was this girl who had to pick through the trash to survive, and she grew up to be this amazing student. That was really cool. And then I also really like Wadley. When we were making our posters, we were going to put a picture on it, and I kept saying, Wadley smiling! Wadley smiling! That was funny. I really liked Wadley. I just thought that how she, even when her teacher refused to let her go to school, she just kept going, and she stood up to her teacher like that, and she just wouldn't give up. So I found that really inspiring.
I liked Amina, just how she stood up at the end. And then I also liked Wadley. She didn't give up. And so I thought she was also really, really strong for doing that.
I like the girl from India, I forget her name.
Roxana.
Yeah, Roxana. She, even though she was doodling on, even though she could go to school, I really liked how her dad didn't get mad at her and actually let her, like, because he was saying if I spend all this money for school and you don't get anything out of it, I might as well just give you a notepad and some paints, and I really liked that.
I liked Amina and Wadley. I liked Wadley because she kind of reminded me of myself because she was determined. And I liked Amina because she was just like so strong at the end, and that really inspired me.
I'd have to say my favorite was, I have two favorites. Maybe all of them were my favorite, but Suma, I really liked her because she never really gave up. It seemed like that to me. She was, even though she was in such a horrible position, like her brothers got to go to school and she has to work for these people away from her family. That was really like how she didn't really give up. And I also liked Wadley because she was so cute, and and she was just how she was like, well, you can send me away, but I'll come back anyway. Like that was really brave of her. And then Amina was like super awesome because she was so like determined as well.
Right.
I can't believe she got sold on a truck. She got her son.
Well, I can tell you a little bit more